Okay, got the head leak in the water pump here, so just gonna drain it all out, finish draining it all, vacuum everything out, clean it all up, and then replace the pump. Got another pump with me because I suspected that that's what it might be. It's not too difficult to change these out. Here's the new pump. The trick that I find to minimize how much water dumps on the floor, obviously it's not really a concern here. You can vacuum from this hose right back here, right there. That'll make it so that it'll pull all the water from the bin. So anyway, it's a fairly easy repair. Just need to pull the hose clamps off one by one, slip it off. Just want to be real careful. It's got a lot of sharp edges here. Pulling this apart. So for now I gotta drain out the water. It's gonna leak pretty bad. There it goes. I might try to hold this pump together. It just looks like it completely separated the factory seals. Making a little noise too. I can vacuum up the water while that's going. Definitely want to get all the water drained out here. So move it ahead to the draining cycle. It could just be so clogged that it was trying to run against the clog. Not happening. Coins are probably the #1 enemy of these. Anyway, here comes the noise. Finally drained out all the water. Go ahead and haul it from there. And we probably still got quite a bit of water in the hose. Like I said, normally I'd vacuum it from the back side, but on this one I'm not too worried about it. This one I'm just going to get it done and pull off the hose instead of pulling the water from the back, because it's already had that leak there. So I don't care if we get a little bit more water on the floor at this point. This has 2 clamps that hold the pump on. Probably removed one of the snap-in clamps from the bottom. Before I remove the top one, I'm going to remove the slip-on clamps, the squeeze clamps. Back there. Probably going to be some water. That's okay. And again, if it wasn't all wet down here, I'd vacuum it from up top there, and that would minimize the water. But here comes some water. Relatively clean water. Not in one spot, but okay. And we'll pull the bottom hose off. And same thing, more water in there. I'm going to feel down inside there and make sure there's not any coins or anything clogging the drain line. Since I got the flashlight here, you can actually peek down in there. Oh, beautiful. Nothing Nothing clogged there. So that's good. A lot of times you'll get a coin, bobby pin, or something in there. It's all kinds of havoc. It looks like this one, just the pump separated. So here's the pump. And it just looks like it separated right from the factory seal. Well, not too good. Looks like it had some funky kind of glue on there as it was. Anyway, out with the old, in with the new. Just need to line up the spindle, which this seems to be pretty lined up in order to be able to press it on. It's a lot easier to just kind of turn it straight up and down. It's actually a oblong shape so that it becomes obvious which way it would go on. There it is. So here's our bottom clamp. Clamp that on. There we go. And then top clamp. This just rotates in, so that's kind of key. Just rotate it right in. And clamp it right on. Now we can slip our hose clamps back on and get back in there. Slip the clamps themselves back on. But first we'll slip the hoses on. You know, tight quarters. Watch out for these edges. A lot of them are very sharp. This one is not too bad, but when you stick your arms in there, this up here, very, very sharp. It'll cut you like nothing, and it's rusty, and yeah. Lots of fun. And we'll slip both of our hoses back on, and then we'll move the clamps on forward. The bottom one's a little bit trickier. Sometimes I find it's easier to come from the back side. I'll show you that here. So I'll just reach in around from the top and the back and get that bottom one on. Got a couple pairs of channel locks because sometimes different sizes can work out easier for this, but look at that. Got away really easy this time. Went on like butter. And the top one I usually do from the front, but since I'm back here, I'm kind of trying it from the back. Just the size on my hose clamps. Too big there. So I'll take the slide and adjust that down. And I'm on. So nice and tight. This one I actually put the lid back on so I could run it and drain it, which is make it easier for testing it here. Okay, now we'll run it again. Test it. So up top, I'll just spin it ahead to our start position. Give it a go. And we can already see the water filling into the pump. Just make sure nothing's dripping. We're gonna be good. Uh-oh. My flashlight died on me. Yep, flashlight died on me. Oh well, we got no leaks. I'm just gonna run it through the drain cycle, make sure, put it all back together. We're good to go. You can actually even just go ahead and put this back to the drain cycle now. Make sure everything drains. what it should. We're all set. No leaks there. Good to go. Just definitely want to be careful. You got moving parts, electricity, water, all a deadly situation. Don't mess with anything if you're not entirely sure and know what you're doing. Good to go. Washing machine back in business. Draining like it should. We're all set.